had three choices in front of me.
Okay.
Any would clear
We
my
got three
path
choices.
to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
All right, so the three choices are these three. I'm going to pause it for a second. So in this game, there are three paths you can take right now. There's the brave path, the clever path, and the compassionate path. The brave path is we shoot that dragon in the other eyeball, and then it has two blind eyes. The clever path is we shoot the bell to make the dragon run away and think that there's food. And then the compassionate path would be to shoot the wheel and let the dragon go because we're nice. So, but you get a pick, Doodler. What do you think?
Do that one.
Which one?
Yeah.
Gonna have to be more specific.
Well, let's see. Shoot a dragon in an eye is like being a jerk. We're not jerks. Well, one of us is. But
Try to guess which one.
I think you'd be pleasantly surprised.
All right.
The compassionate one, that compassion's for sissies.
Also, we would be letting a dragon go in Daventry.
Mm-hmm. Let's be clever.
All right. Clever it is. Pating. Oh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, there it goes. It's gone for good. Now you'll do a dance.
Look how determined that he is. Well, he's good with a bow, sir.
He spun it so well, it spun through his body.
Anyway, so that was our movie on the Magic
My
Mirror.
hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope. But with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Also got me married.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part.
Yeah.
Now, can we get back to that dragon?
No.
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons.
Didn't you hear about the
This old
leprechauns?
castle will be remembered for far more than the
That's
action
later in the
across
story.
its brim. Sewn into the seams are many hidden adventures.
Fan games even.
All right, let's get back to the dragon.
I named
Quest
him.
for infamy.
How did you know shooting the bell would distract him?
Over the years, I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be.
He was guarding
He was
Hogwarts.
just a caged animal that was very hungry. I, too, would be violently angry if I could only eat when my neglectful owner rang the bell.
He was Pavlov's dragon.
know it was a sneaky trick, but I
Salivate
certainly
every
wasn't going
time
to set
you
a
ring the
dragon
bell.
loose on
Right.
the town or participate in any more abuse.
I
I'm
really
no
thought that through,
meanie.
Grandpa. I would have tricked them too. Back home, they call me Gwendolyn the Smarty Pants.
No, they
You
don't.
come from a long line of logically minded nobles and one very clever dentist.
Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn?
There's our
it's
hideous
way
troll
past
woman.
your
We don't
bedtime.
actually see her.
Thank goodness.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
Sleep well, Grandpa, and dream of lodge
Don't
women.
need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been.
Yeah.
Though I wouldn't mind a slice
spring
of
as a
magic
chicken.
fruit.
King's Quest 4 reference. Also, he's having a heart attack right now. Speaking of King's Quest 4 reference, there's a King's Quest 4 tapestry on the wall. That's the King's Quest 6 box art.
Minister.
That's the box art for the King's Quest collection. See, all the tapestries are old game
Tell
art.
us more about the box art.
That's what's really interesting. Uh-oh. See, now that we've done the clever thing, our dear grandchild Gwendolyn here will be clever
She'll
to
become
this
Indiana
threat.
Jones.
Are you ready for the clever thing?
Here it comes!
She's thinking, if I had an inventory, what could I put in it? There's literally just a bell. And womp 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 boing.
I'll
Well,
help
hello,
you, fair
cousin.
prince.
Guards!
It's just
I'm
Gart.
glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days.
If you're going to
He
spew,
listened to the
spew in
same story
this.
5
Gross.
times.
got here as fast as we could.
A genie
And
brought
I like
us.
Grandpa's stories.
This is
Especially
Alexander's
Jack
daughter,
is.
by the
Oh,
way.
yes.
Alexander's
the
daughter.
legendary beast
Seems
he
gay.
outsmarted with its own dinner bell. I don't know if he forgets that I've heard that story before, or if he just doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen.
Anyone on the
I'm pretty
internet.
sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
They're
Yes,
saying smoking is
doctors,
bad.
Wizards, magic
That's just a
elves.
Surgeon General.
Oh,
Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a
He's
few
just
years
cranky.
emphasis on
left.
few.
We're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest.
Hmm.
I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
So as you can tell, Gart's
Oh,
kind of a
I'm
jerk.
also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament.
Oh, yes,
You'll
the
love it.
famous
I'm, of
tournament.
course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory.
Right
The
behind
courtyard will
my
be filled
seat.
with important people, and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
That's incredible.
Stop it.
In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
He's obsessed with these hors
No
d'oeuvres.
junior tournament.
Ooh, they come from the
Squaring
bakehouse.
off against you.
In fact, we're the only two
I
people in the
see.
tournament.
Well, perhaps this is the
It's
time
the
to
tournament
stop
of cousins.
listening to
Weren't you paying
stories and
attention?
finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Well, at least he took the challenge in stride, even though he was a jerk before then. Dun dun dun.
Merlin?
Dun 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 dun.
Wrong guy.
Oh, well, kind
Come
of.
in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Here's your booze, Grandpa.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those.
Rum, whiskey,
Now let's
and
talk about
vodka.
far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
We're going to build a picket
No,
fence behind the
I signed
castle.
up, but I'm
Fence
not
in
so
those
sure
carrots.
anymore.
Nonsense.
Trim those
This
sideburns.
Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning.
He's kind of a spoiled little fart.
There are
That's why they
many
named him Gart.
ways to win
Ah.
you.
Should've named
I,
him
for
Bart.
one, have always been fond of...
What if I'm fond of the way to win the duel? A deft maneuver, quick-witted distraction, or an act of kindness, even in victory?
Yeah, do all those things.
Which one?
Oh, Deft Punk.
Deft maneuver.
Precision through practice and a deft maneuver or two. Ooh. Train harder.
I think that's the brave choice.
Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad.
All right, here's
before
the
I'd
actual
been
plot of
knighted,
this
before
game.
I'd been to
Here it
Daventry,
comes.
and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life.
Help!
It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'll believe that one.
look at this beautiful square castle.
Triumph.
Ooh, look at that
Places any
castle.
camp for the night.
Mm.
Do you like the
rest up.
style?
We have a big day tomorrow.
Yeah, that style's pretty good.
Also, King Graham just jumped off a cliff. Also, he rides a giant hamster.
Ah! I think it's a bunny.
Those are bunnies, and now they're dead. Oh, ooh, hold on. This is the this is a controllable segment. Ow! Ski free. Tony Hawk, 20 points. Out. Ooh. Don't throw me into the briar patch. Let's hit a tree.
Ow.
And that was death.
Oh, it was the same fall. You know, the fall.
It's
the same pose.
Road, the first sign of civilization.
That
No
road,
sign of syphilis anywhere.
that road looks like a tablecloth that my mom used to have. look at it. It's like the rocks and stuff. It's pretty cool.
It's got a good texture. I like the style of that road.
Ah, it's a nice door. Anyway, way up here.
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself.
He found a little wheel to run in for a while.
Triumph the
Always
noseless
around
taper.
when I need him most.
You can ride a taper.
What?
The noseless taper.
Daventry
Taper?
was just
I don't
a few
even know her.
miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
So apparently, according to this backstory, Graham isn't even from Daventry. He traveled here because there was a help wanted sign. So where's he originally from? Let's say Chicago. I don't know.
The sign said, need more capes.
In the meantime, here's the parade.
What the? Everybody rides something from Star Wars.
Anyway, here's this guy. He's looking pretty cool. Here's this guy. He's looking really fat. I've got a tuba in my pants. I'm the short one.
I'm a good guy now.
You make fun of me. Haha, Sir Watts, welcome.
I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day.
Dope.
I should have been with them, marching with triumph.
Well, he would have been
See,
marching.
my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So,
Looks like-
How did you catch up with them?
I shot an arrow at a dragon, and that somehow worked.
It was clever.
Here's how I did it.
Seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
That'll call the orcs from Helm's Deep.
The orc.
The oaks. No, it'll call the oaks into Helm's Deep, so the Ents come.
Oh, I see. But then they get blown up by that bomb.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as we can see in the deep, gosh,
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
what part of Daventry is this? I'm trying to reconcile this with the Daventry that we know.
Oh, just go with it.
I don't want to.
Forget about it.
Yeah. I did replay this Sir Watts like 2 weeks ago, so hopefully I'll be okay remembering the puzzles, but if I do need some help,
Forget about it.
forget about it, because she's a hotel detective.
What?
It's a song. What the heck? There's a mailbox in this tree. I guess maybe there's a golden egg in it. See? King's Quest. I like how even the bunnies are like wooden doll bunnies from like Denmark.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
That was a weird like squeaking.
He was trying to get that line out real bad.
Oh, I've lost the chisel.
It just chiseled and died.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet.
Hatchet.
And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Sounded like Josh for a second. So the funny thing about that line is the fact that you can then try to use the hatchet on literally everything. I've got 5 coins. A small hatchet for using responsibly. Let's use it on this tree for some reason.
No
Maybe there's some in this
to
truck.
chop down that perfectly good tree.
So I guess that wasn't the solution. Maybe I'll use it on this river. Hold on. Now we're playing Ocarina of Time. Because of the frogs in the one river that
Yeah, you got to sing the song too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, look at those bug-eyed frogs.
Freshly broken.
There was a bug-eyed frog sitting on a broken
Upon a log.
He
Good.
had a broken wheel of fun. Yum, yum. Chopped it with the
Wheel was
hatchet.
already broken. No sense
Because he
running
couldn't
in.
catch it.
So I went away from the frog.
Frog.
Log. All kids love frogs.
Kids come running for the rich taste of frogs.
Let's look at all these things I can hatchet down. I got twigs. I got Ifenkav. See, I don't know who this guy.
Stand back,
Ah!
thieves!
Tingle!
Ow!
It's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot?
Oh, great.
Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me.
Great.
is it
The
more-
comedy relief.
Ow!
Jell-O.
Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered.
The Merchant of Miracles, Max. See? Another Princess Bride reference.
Miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Cover it in
There it
chocolate.
is. I massage this into my skin twice a day. and
Gross.
just put
That
my
bottle?
biscuits.
Get that out of my
Well,
face.
now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might
It's full
stunt
of
your growth.
meth.
Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey,
How come
I
your
knew you weren't from
scarf
around
cha-
here.
or cape
Well,
changed
you best
color?
get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh,
Is there
right.
bleach in
You're
that
stuck
water?
here with me.
Get it, late
Every
night.
in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck.
have nothing
here
to
with
say
no
to this.
wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully,
You ever
no one
see-
else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude! Do you have any questions for me?
Mwah.
You ever see a man say goodbye to a shoe? Once.
The hammock district.
Okay, so the gist of that is here's a crazy guy. The bridges are all out. Mr. Fancy
Can I pet your
Cakes is
goats?
this stupid
Stay away from my
goat.
majestic unicorns.
I'm sorry, unicorn. Also, one of them is a pirate. I guess.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that
tree.
river. Too bad
If only there was
I
something I
couldn't
had
swim.
that could help me
How did you get across that
make
river?
this tree not be standing.
Too bad I couldn't swim, because I can't hit the equal sign. What happens if I do? Nothing. See? I can't do it. This is the responsible use for the small hatchet. Yes! 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 Wow, I feel like I really chopped that tree with those keystrokes. It makes me think of Metroid Prime 3.
Had me stumped.
I'll tell you why in a
I
second.
had to climb on a limb to get past
Funny
the
thing, I
root
was
of
thinking of the
problem.
same thing.
Uh-oh, puns!
Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter?
But your famous puns are
You
great.
don't like the timber?
Bet you he
My
logged a
boys?
lot of hours going across that log.
We can do it too! Hey, Gwendolyn, don't judge.
Oh, George, we're very darn well pleased.
This stream is terrible.
What, our stream?
Yeah, because it's full of puns.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty.
Anyway, here's some bushes. Let's use a hatchet on it.
Oh, here we go. No, I did not use the hatchet to skin that growling animal.
It still sounds like Josh when he gets mad. No, no, Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Use that hatchet on
Here we
Dano.
go. No, I did not use the hatchet to skin that growling animal.
No. He kind of sounds like Dr. Robotnik in one of the Sonic cartoons. I forget which one. He's just like, no. Hey, look, there's the well.
Tried to
Probably
chop
not the
down
one where
those
he's Jim
tall
Cummings.
trees, but my
Probably not.
tiny hatchet was ineffective. I would need a bigger, sharper blade.
Wait a second. In King's Quest 1, that well was next to a lake and a witch's house and a goat pen. Oh, I guess there are goats nearby. Trying to get the geography of this place down.
Oh, goodness.
We can't have inconsistencies.
Let's just stop playing the game.
Oh, look. A totem. I mean, a town.
That's not a totem. It's a totemly different thing.
Well, looks like there's no one in town. Town? See, every King's Quest remake has to add a town into the game. That's King's Quest tradition. First they did it in the King's Quest 2 remake, then they did it in this one. That's our pattern. Anyway,
Just the two of them.
I'm climbing the wall. Now there's a bonus in this game actually if you
Square was eerily quiet.
Town Square was
Was I the
circular.
only person in Daventry not at the parade?
This game actually gives you points if you try to keep that door closed as much as possible. Not points, but like an achievement.
Props.
It gives you props. Okay, so here's our town square, and this is another decision for you, Doodler.
Here it comes.
We've got here a bakery. We've got up there like a weird curiosity shop. And we've got over to the left a blacksmith. Which place are we going to go?
Curios.
Curios?
More interesting.
All right.